Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, as the title indicates, today you're going to be spending a day with me. It's my day off and I thought, why not? I'll show you my day. I really don't do that much. I only get 2 days off a week, obviously, as most people. So yeah, I really don't do much. But of course, today out of all days, let's just see the weather. This is what the weather looks like. This is what the weather looks like today. It is full on raining. It is full on raining and I have to go to the post office. Now, I don't have a car because I don't have a license yet. I was actually learning how to drive sort of about November time. Then there was one lockdown, so we stopped for about a month, and then we've been on lockdown now since I don't know, pretty much like January. So yeah, I haven't had a lesson since the end of December, so that's great. But yeah, so the choices are to walk or to get a bus, but then obviously I'll have to pay for that, which I don't feel like doing when I can just walk because it's not that far. Or I can bike it, which is what I usually do, but we'll have to see. We'll have to think about it. So I'm currently just having breakfast, and not the healthiest of breakfasts today. I usually do, like, when I'm on my days off, like I'll have like cereal during like the week, but when I'm off I always like to do like a slice of toast with some eggs and some roasted peppers. But today I just cannot because I can't be asked to do it, and it's like 10:30 or something, and yeah, I need to go out and I want to have a productive day, so I don't want to take too long. I don't want to take too long in the morning. I need to get the courage to go out in the rain. I'm also watching RuPaul. Okay, so I'm just preparing the stuff that I need to take to the post office. I sold this little top that I bought on Shein because I couldn't return it and it didn't fit me. And I bought basically two of the same, like one bodysuit and one crop top. So I ended up keeping the bodysuit, so I didn't need the crop top because they literally look the same. So yeah, so I sold it, and I didn't even realize I had sold it. So I need to take it to the post office because it's been quite a few days since I sold it, actually. Oh, there we go. So next thing I have to send is my mum's mother's card, because it's Mother's Day on Sunday and I will most likely not see my mother, so I'm sending her a little card, and then we'll probably send her a little gift as well separately. So that's all ready and set to go now, so I'm gonna get dressed. Can't believe it's still raining. Can't believe it's raining all day. Ridiculous. Let's get dressed. Okay, so I'm dressed. I've gone for leather trousers. Well, sort of fake leather trousers, because it's raining, and whether I'm walking or riding my bike, I most definitely will need them because they're more water repellent than the water will bounce off of them better than jeans or joggers or anything that I would probably wear instead. This was actually the top that I was talking about. I sold the other one and kept this one. Got here somewhere. There we go. And then big ass coat, old coat from Zara. There we go. I think I'm ready now. Got all my stuff in my bag. I think. Got a mask, gloves. I'm probably gonna ride my bike just because I cannot be asked to walk, so I'll probably look like this. Nothing goes with nothing, but that's what happens when it's raining. Thank you, weather. And you have to ride your bike. This is what I'll look like. Can I see the road? Probably not. What can I do? I'll get back to you guys sometime soon. I would try and video myself riding my bike, but I think that's pretty much impossible without taking the tripod with myself and hanging it somewhere. But I'll give it a go. So I did try to talk whilst I was riding my bike, but that didn't work at all because it was so windy. But there's not a lot to say. It was just really, really windy. It was really hard to ride my bike, although I do quite enjoy the journey. It's really not that far, about maybe 10 minutes, but when it's windy it just makes everything so much harder. And yeah, I do go on the road, which is not that bad around here because there's not that many cars, so it really isn't that busy. And it was halfway through, morning time on a weekday, so everyone's probably at work anyways. But yeah, quite a quick journey, nearly there, just going through the park, and here we go. I'm at the post office. See you soon. Okay, so post office is done, and because it's a nice exercise, I'm going to go to Lidl as well, even though I don't really need to. So yeah, see you there. Yeah, so again, like I said, going to Lidl was just a bit of exercise. Still quite windy and it's uphill, so it was quite hard. I did try again to say a few bits whilst I was riding, but it was just so windy. I just could not, you could not hear anything that I said. But I did come to a realization whilst I was riding. So you know how I wore my leather pants? Turns out that wearing leather trousers with a leather seat on your bike is not a good idea. I kept getting stuck. So I was really struggling, and uphill you really need to try and ride your bike sort of standing up, and it was just, I could not do it. I kept getting stuck, so it was really awkward and it just did not work at all. So yeah, keep that in mind, girls and guys. Do not wear leather trousers if you've got a leather seat, or even a rubber seat, because I'm guessing it's just going to get stuck, unless the trousers is a very smooth material. I don't know. With mine it just did not work at all, so I was really struggling. When I got to Lidl I was absolutely knackered because I could not stand up on the bike at all, and yeah, it was just awkward. It was just really awkward. But again, it wasn't a big deal. It was quite a quick journey, just a few people on the way, just, to get around. But other than that, it was pretty chill. And here I am in Lidl. There's this really weird guy next to me. He was standing at the door, and it was just an awkward moment, trying to get into Lidl. I don't know what he was doing. He's a bit of a strange guy. But I thought I'd treat myself, and so I decided to get a couple of chocolate donuts with hazelnuts, and I also decided to get a salted pretzel, or at least I think it's a salted pretzel. I do like pretzels, not salted as such,
but I thought I'd give it a go because I was here, so why not? And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm getting. I'm compensating all the exercise that I did with sugary treats. Seems about right. So basically, I thought you could hear what I was saying, but between the mask and the noise and the bags that I had in my hands, you literally cannot hear anything that I'm saying. So, great time. I'm basically just talking about my pretzel and how I always see them, and I always think about getting one. And then I moved on to saying that I was looking for a backpack because I am trying to ride my bike as much as I can for exercise. And so I need a backpack when I go and do my food shopping so I can bring my stuff back. Otherwise, it's a bit awkward having to use like bags at the back of the bike. Like you can put it on the rack, but it doesn't quite work very well. So I was looking for like a cheap bag and just seeing if I could find anything there. Otherwise, I'd have to get it on Amazon. So yeah, I was just having a quick look. And once I realised that there was no chance I was going to get a backpack there, I moved on to greater and better things. I think at this point I was just like, yeah, there's nothing here. There are so many things, like there's so much in Lidl all the time, but you just cannot find the one thing that you want at that particular moment. It's just like if you randomly go in, you can find all sorts of things, but when you actually want something, you cannot find that one thing that you want. But yeah, so then I moved on to iced tea because it's my favourite drink, and it's a great way for me to drink water because I don't drink enough water. And yeah, just water in general for me is boring, and I always have to put something in it. And I don't particularly like squash. I don't know why, it's just not for me. But iced tea is definitely for me, so I got iced tea.
Oh my god, I made it back. I'm sweating and it is pretty terrible out there, but I could have definitely been able to just wear a t-shirt underneath that massive coat because I got really hot with all those hills that I had to do. So right, I'm gonna take these trousers off, put on some joggy bottoms, and then it's time to get into my actual day, into the things that I need and want to do today, which basically consists of a lot of makeup and probably some dances for TikTok. So that'll be fun. Stay tuned. Okay, so before I get into the makeup and the TikToks and stuff, I'm gonna try this pretzel that I bought. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna enjoy that much because it's a salted one, and really I'm more of a sweet pretzel type of gal. But let's give it a go. Like, I don't mind the small ones. I've also made myself some iced tea because I love it. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's just really salty. Don't get me wrong, I love salty things. And like I said, I don't mind the small ones at all. But these ones, just not a fan. Oh, there's a bit in my mouth. Not a fan. Not a fan. It's just like eating very doughy bread. With very dense bread with loads of salt on top of it. That's how it feels. Still decent, I suppose. Like, it's edible. Whew, but I'm gonna need a lot of iced tea because there's a lot of salt on this. It's like powdered sugar, but the salt version of it. Oh god. But yeah. I ate half. I might leave the other half because I did have breakfast not that long ago. So I just wanted to try it. See what it tastes like. Because I'm pretty sure I've had one before, but I'm just not a big fan. I think my favourite one, which is the one that I've always had in the US, and they sell it here in Nottingham in Victoria Centre. There's like this little booth. Well, there's this like little shop in the middle of the shopping centre, like just like a counter sort of thing, and yeah, they sell almond pretzels, which are literally my favorite. Almond pretzels, they've got like a bit of sugar, a bit of cinnamon, which I'm not a big fan of, but just a little bit is fine. And yeah, they're my favorite. It's time to go do stuff, so let's do it. I'm gonna grab my makeup. So I've got some new bits of makeup that I actually want to try, and I've got this one palette that I feel like I've not really used that much, which is the Conspiracy palette by Jeffree Star. I feel like I've not really tried that very well, if that makes sense. Like, I've dipped into it, but I've not done like a proper look using the palette. So I think I'm gonna try and create something with it that will look really cute and really sweet. Maybe even more than one look. But then I've got some new bits that I want to try. I've got a new I've got a new setting spray. I've got a new setting spray by Revolution XX. So I want to try that because it looks amazing. I just got a random like new L'Oreal Paris lipstick. I was walking in Boots the other day and I thought, why not? I'll treat myself because it looks so pretty. So I got this one. I love the packaging of it. It looks so expensive. And I've been seeing a lot about this on like Instagram and stuff. So I thought, why not? So I bought this. And yeah, I'm going to try it because, I mean, it was fairly expensive. I think it was over £10, so maybe like £10.99 or £12.99, something like that. And it looks really like, it looks like it doesn't have a lot in it. It looks like it's really small and it looks like it's quite empty. It's super light. I know it's called Air Volume, but it definitely feels like it's full of air. So I'm not sure about that. When I first picked it up, I wasn't sure. I really wanted to buy it because of that. But hopefully it'll be good. So yeah, I'm gonna try and create something interesting here with this palette. I definitely want to use that yellow for something. I don't know with what. I'm kind of feeling like these three colors in the middle, yellow and pink. Sounds kind of nice. I think that's where I'm gonna go first, and then maybe that and that. this what's it called? Not a fact. Not a fact. And what's the T? Yeah, I think I want to use those two together as well. So yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that I've got this as well to try. Obviously this has been all over TikTok, and you know, I walked past it and I thought, why not? Why not try it? So yeah, I'm gonna give it a little go as well.
Okay, here we go, guys. So these are the TikToks that mainly filmed that day, at least the successful ones, I think. This took so long. Not the one on the left as much, although it took way longer than it should have, and I'm guessing that most people like managed to do it in a lot shorter time than I did. I don't know why, I just kept getting it so wrong and I was getting so frustrated. But on the right, oh my god, guys, on the right, these dances, I swear to god, I'm pretty good at like memorizing stuff, and I was always fine at dancing, like pretty good, pretty chill, fine at memorizing choreographies. But for the life of me, I could not get the all the steps right. Maybe I'm asking too much of myself because I was expecting like to just get it right like pretty early on and like quickly, but I didn't. Like, it did take me so many goes. Like, you can see it just goes on forever and ever and ever. Like, the left video is just on its normal like time, but the right video, it's so sped up, like crazy fast, because it took me so long to get it right. But yeah, it was quite fun. I love doing these like little dances for TikTok. I do love dancing, and I do miss doing it like at school and stuff, so it's a great thing to kind of go back to that. But it took me way too long. It was ridiculous. It was getting ridiculous. I could not deal with it. I was getting so frustrated. I was like, what is wrong with me? But we got there in the end. I saved a couple of goes as well, so it wasn't just that I only got one time right. I did get a few right. I'm quite picky, and I like to make it look really good, so yeah, it took me a few goes.
I've just tried that foundation. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. You took the midnight train going anywhere. Okay, I apologize for this moment, but I mean, glitters everything. But yeah, I just tried that powder foundation, and I mean, I hate that little brush, that little sponge thing that it comes with, but it's so good. That is literally like all I've got on right now. It is literally all I've got on right now, and you know, without like beauty filters from like TikTok and stuff. It is crazy good. It is so good. I cannot deal with it. It's so good. I ended up using a brush, as you guys saw. But it's so good. It's also not quite my shade. It's a little bit darker than I'm supposed to be, which is why it's good that I used a brush as well, because I think if I hadn't, it would have packed on quite a lot and I would have looked quite dark. But you know, probably everyone's like buying them at the moment, so it was literally like sold out. Apart from like medium to like darker shades, but I can't tell that much. Maybe because it's like, I don't know, maybe it's because it's a powder foundation, but I really can't tell that much. So yeah, I'm quite into it. I'm gonna go back to my TikTok now. So another thing I was quite interested in finding out is, how does it deal with like cream contours? Because and like you know, concealer and stuff, because obviously like we're not supposed to put, you know, cream stuff on top of powder. So how does this work? Is this alright? Is this not alright? Do you know what I mean? Like, who's to say to know? Right now, I think the only thing I'm feeling is that it's a little hard to... Oh, I've got so much dry skin. I've got so much dry skin on my forehead, as you guys can see. That the contour always like picks up on it. But yeah, finding it a little hard to like blend it in, and I think because the foundation's already picked up on so many of the like dry spots. This is actually like, oops, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it's actually like struggling a little bit. I'm struggling a little bit to like blend it in, but yeah, nice so far. So I had no idea where I was gonna go with this look, and I still have no idea what this is. So cool. However, I am only back to talk about that lipstick and the mascara, which I cannot find right now. There she is. So this lipstick is so amazing, so like so smooth, smells great, goes on the lips great. Can we just talk? I mean, I had no idea where I was gonna go with this look, and I still have no idea what this is, but this is what I came up with, so deal with it. The mascara, however, I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. I like mascaras. I'm sorry, but my eyelash just keep getting stuck together. I like mascaras that give it a lot of like volume at the bottom and sort of like make my lashes look like I'm wearing false lashes, because I don't like to wear false lashes. So I like mascaras that make them really thick and like voluminous and long at the same time. Like, I ask basically for a lot from my mascara, and I feel like this one, it just ain't it. Silly in my pretzel. It was just too much. Like, it was so wet. Yeah, it has made them long. Like, they look super long, yeah, for sure. But they're just all like, they're really separated. It also, like, I don't know what it's supposed to do, because it doesn't like say anything on it. it has an address and that's that. Like, that's when you know you've made it. They literally have the name of it and like the brand and the brand's address on it, and that's literally it. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll have to read on it, see what the description is and like what it's supposed to do, because what it did do, I wasn't a fan. Like, I wasn't a fan at all, but that's just me personally. I'm gonna go back to watching Glee and making more TikToks. I'll let you guys see some of it. Have a quick look.
So here we are again. We've got another TikTok. So, if I thought the first one was hard, oh my god, this one was even harder. This was crazy hard. Yeah, I could not. There was something that wasn't clicking in my mind where I just could not understand the steps. But then I sort of took it by sections, and yeah, I ended up managing to do it, and I think it looked quite decent, and I did quite a decent job. But yeah, I had to do it bit by bit, so there were loads of videos where I just would do the first bit and then stop and then add like a little bit more and then do it again, and yeah, in the end I managed to do it and I was quite proud of myself. I don't have a lot of space as well to move, so yeah, it's not very easy to like move my legs and stuff, and have space to really like rehearse, if that makes sense. But yeah, did take me a while, did get really hot. It was like a whole workout situation happening, but it was grand. I loved it. It was so much fun, and yeah, I quite like the ending result, and I think I did really well, and so I'm really proud. But yeah, it took me a while. Day sort of go away from me. So this was my dinner. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. See you next time, guys. Love ya.